Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Níveis Gama, bom dia, my friend. How you doing? Níveis Gama, bom dia, my friend. How you doing? Níveis Gama, bom dia, my friend. How you doing? Níveis Gama, bom dia, my friend. How you doing? Good morning. Short squeeze overnight. Mijin, my burro, man. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Let me leave my auto like on myself. Yeah, it was a big squeeze, man. I caught one long, bro. One long and 30 points, I think. I think I went long here. Around here. Let me see. But I didn't go for the full move. I think I went long here. 30 points. I was afraid that it was not going to break like this. Little connections right here. Why am I? Who knows why?
do CPU, tudo mais, enfim, você pode...
Oil dropped like crazy, man. Went all the way down to 91. Alright guys, my stream deck stopped working. I was like configuring it again. Now I'm back. Now I'm back. Yeah, when Trump news came out, like the war news came out, it was crazy, man. Like it seems that we're getting a ceasefire for real. Like it's what Trump wanted. To be honest, it's what he wanted. Now they like Iran will ask for a bunch of things that the US won't do, and US will ask for a bunch of things that Iran won't do, and at some point Trump will be like, no ceasefire anymore, I'm gonna drop some bombs again, and this thing will carry on. Mornings are Asia was crazy 100%. I did not get any UK time for me. Okay, you're like in Europe, Nives. Will NASDAQ reach 25,400? I don't know, brother. What decline, man? What decline? It's going up, brother. Like 25,400, it's a 200 points jump. It's close. The range on the daily candle is almost 1,000 points. Like the character of the movement is to the upside. I think we even broke this trend line right here. Price is going up, brother. There's no decline anymore. Up until now, price is going up. 30 minutes from now, I don't know what's going to happen. But I have to react based on what's happening now. Like, 100%, like. Let's get that to 50, man. Going to be an interest cash open today, yeah. If it stays where it is, the New York session gap to yesterday will be massive. Almost 1,000 points. You're in the UK? Okay. Oh, not UK, I asked. You were in Europe. Yeah, Maji. The decline was around here, you know? Like when this was happening, it was at the decline, but look at the difference from look at the difference for the left of this line and to the right of this line. What was happening here and what is happening here. It's two different things. Since the end of month, the 31, things changed. Like we're trading above EMAs, we're pushing hard. There's a discrepancy about how the candles formed on the right side and how the candles form on the left side, you know. Of course, it's all news driven, war news driven, but we gotta follow what the price action is printing. And all of this was a ranging market, and now we're above the 50% mark of the whole drop since October. We're above the 50% mark, so at some point it may find a place to rest, you know, be sideways again. I don't think this is a start of a bullish movement that's going to break highs. I don't think that. But at some point we'll find a place where it's going to rest for a while, create a new range for like a week, deliver like sideways candle, like it did here, you know. Like it dropped hard, gave a pullback, a lot of volatility days, and then like almost 8 days of sideways market. So maybe we see like some high volatility days and some ranging market again. This level right here, it's important. Like I think this was the 25,400 level, but at previous contracts was another level that was very important. I think it was the 340 or something like that. On the daily chart, this level here is very important. You can see based on like price action, it always react around this level. So 25,400 is very, very possible in my opinion. And like the candle on the 1 hour, it even closed the gap for the gap closers to not be like, it's going to close the gap, it's going to close the gap, you know. It's going to fall all the way down to close the gap, like the gap closers type of people. It even did that. It's already closed, guys. It's going up forever. Yeah, the volatility is kind of good, like, oh yeah, This little range right here has 30 points. Good morning, Mark. Those who play gap fill don't do that today. Yeah, Chowham. Welcome, Chowham. Where do you live, Chowham? You're here in London? You're in Europe? If Dragon Trader, you think this day will be like last April? Right, NASDAQ went up by 10+%. I don't know, bro. I don't think NASDAQ is going up 10%. At some point, we'll probably see a pullback, to be honest. That's what I think. Yeah, on the 15 minutes, all of the night session didn't even touch the 21. Like, we can probably see a pullback. Like, all of this movement, guys, is news driven, so news will impact it again. If something bad comes, Trump says like Iran is not complying, like, or I'm just kidding, no ceasefire, I'm bombing you guys again, you know, those type of things. This year is replicating the first midterm elections year from Trump. Yeah, I didn't trade like NASDAQ at that time. Chowhan, I have exams. Oh, nice. Good luck. Exam is like you're in college or something. The only problem when you have like this big size candle right here is that the other candles look so tiny. You have to do like a zoom out like this to be able to trade. going to keep pushing up, man. On Jinka, it at least looks like the V shape is kind of back. Maybe. I think we'll have a new all-time high towards August, September, and close to the elections. Market will drop to uncertainty. This is my bet for this year. Yeah, it's very possible, you know. Because, yeah, for Trump, he does not want to go to midterm elections in a war, you know. He does not want that. He wants like markets at all-time highs, good numbers coming out, the feeling of the like population feeling good, you know. Americans feeling good, you know. That's what he wants. Everyone is saying that Trump is going to lose this midterm election. I think he's actually like worry about that, because right now he's doing whatever he wants. If he loses the midterm election, maybe that changes. I'm going to get my coffee, bro. 1 second. I'll be with you guys on the chat. I guess London Open was here. Yeah, it didn't move much on London time. Yeah, this becomes very sketchy to trade. Like, let's see if this order block right here, what it does. Like, my intentions maybe was to take a short here, but like right at this level, a little bit stop at 41, 42, but like with all this movement up, how do we take shorts, you know? That's the problem. Good morning, FX Peter. How you doing? Be kind. How you doing? Be kind. Hobby. Good morning. How you doing? Bom dia, my friend. Coffee. Yeah, I just got my coffee. Oh, you're from Netherlands, Rob. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people from Netherlands. At the Brazilian airports, I always see you guys. Like, you're not like not judging by like, but like I think I can always spot the guy from Netherlands. Hablo no español. K9 handler. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Yeah. He has Van in the name, so Banda something. It's always Sweden. Anjinka is from Sweden. I have one name for you, bro. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You lived in Indaiatuba. What you're doing in Indaiatuba, brother? What were you doing there? Family? Girlfriend? K9 handler, new subscriber, welcome, my friend. Join the Discord. It's free. It's on there's a link on the description. Stick around. This is only a London session. Yeah, the short that I was trying to take is kind of working. But like, how do you short a market that is going up like this? The next stream is New York session stream with Pasha. I'll be there too, but not for long. Nice to meet you, my friend. Marco, hi my friend, are you looking for a short in the H4 fair value gap? I have to look at that. I haven't looked at the 4-hour charts in a long time, man. Let me see. Yeah, this open fair value gap right here. Yeah, I was watching him like when price was here, you know, the beginning of March. It was a very important fair value gap. I don't know if I'm looking for a short there, but I'm 100% looking for that gap as a target because it's kind of open still, you know. 100% that gap's a target. I'm gonna leave it here. Girlfriend, but long time ago, okay. bullish or bearish? I mean long term, like bro, are you bullish or bearish? I mean long term, like next hours. Like day traders have a different type of long term, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna keep being bullish on the, like, if you on the 15 EMA, on the 15 minutes charts, it didn't even touch the 21 EMA, so I guess I'm bullish. I need to see market structure to the downside. Like right here can be a lower high. If we start breaking market structure to the downside, you know, breaking lows, then I become bearish. But I have to follow price action. Like there's no need to make predictions. That's the point. Like there's no need to make predictions for next hour. Like it doesn't matter. If it's going up, you will see in the market structure of the 1 minute, of the 5, you know, you're going to see price breaking highs, doing higher lows. Like right now, the market structure, it's all to the upside. Like it's breaking everything. Every pullback is getting broken to the upside. You see, like every pullback is breaking to the upside. So it's still going up, you know. This can be a double bottom. It's even a higher low. Until market structure breaks and does something like this, this is not going down, you know. Are you bullish or bearish? I answered that. The trend is your friend? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, in my rally, like New York might go for the, like, let's say it keeps going up and it's breaking highs and everything. New York can drop 200 points, bro. Do like a Judas swing. New York can drop like 100 points, 200 points, all the way to this low right here to capture all the liquidity, stop out everyone that's making profits on this long, take them out of the trades, make them like they will have to reopen trades. Like they will be not just riding the trend, but they will have to engage on the market again. That creates more liquidity, and maybe they start pulling back again, or even the opposite. Like New York session can come in, breaking the market to the upside, engaging everyone on the longs, and reverses back to take profit. You know, like a lot of things can happen. Some news can come out. Like there's no, like, especially on days like today, there's no use to try to make long-term predictions for that. Like where market's going to close, like who cares, man? Like there's no need for those types of predictions. That's my opinion. J-Rod, good morning. Catch anything? Yeah, J-Rod, I catch yesterday. Right now, like right now, I'm not engaging on the trades right now. I have to help my wife with something in like right now. Maybe I'll be back like in 5 minutes. Not maybe, I will be back. You guys keep the stream going. But good morning. Yeah, J-Rod, that indicator, order line decorator, I already had that. I just didn't understand what it was. I used that some time ago, a long time ago. Trump taco, what a surprise, bro. I don't think it's a Trump taco, to be honest. Like, he wanted this. This is what he wanted. He does not want to be fighting this war. Bro, you're going on the 6th year. You're going for the 7th year of Trump as a president. If you don't understand how he operates, by now, bro, like I'm talking about myself. Nothing that Trump says on the first time is what he wants. He always wants like the next 2 or 3 things ahead. Like, so if his intention was to get this war to a ceasefire, he got it. You know, he threatens, like like, let me tell you something. If the thing that he wants, the guy that can give to him is friendly, he's going to start praising the guy. He's going to praise the guy a lot. And like a week or 2 after, he's going to ask for what he wants. If the guy doesn't give it to him, he's going to try to bash that guy. He's going to say all the worst things about the guy. He's always like that. And when he'll try to bargain, intimidate, use the US power against it, going like tariffs or this and that. And once the guy gives what he wants, he'll start praising the guy again. His typical bully tactics, 100%. If you read his book, like The Art of the Deal, his whole presidency is the book that he wrote. Whole presidency. It's basic like that. Like with our president right now, Lula, they were opposites, you know. Trump was more of a supporter of the ex-president. Lula won, and what did Trump do? Started saying a lot of bad things about the current president in Brazil. All of the things he said was true, by the way. Our president sucks hard. But then, and Lula fired back, like, President Trump is this and that, is this and that. Like 2, 3 weeks after, they were meeting in the United States, and Lula agreed to everything that he wanted, and Trump came out of the meeting saying that Lula is the best guy in the world. That's it. And if Lula doesn't do what he wants, he'll start saying that the guy is the worst guy in the world again. He's like that. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, bro. For sure he was looking for an out, yeah. As a Brazilian, endorse Leo's words about the president, yeah. Yeah, but like, why do I say that, like, about Trump? Why was I saying this? Because I'm defending Trump? Because I like him? Like, no, not at all. I think they're all evil people, all of them. The ones that you like, guess what? They are evil. The ones that you don't like, they are evil too. That's my opinion. Like, you just get a bias by the ones you like. You think they're good. That's the thing. Good morning, Leandro. Be kind. Have you ever thought about whether you prefer to live in another country? Yeah, I thought about that. Like, Portugal, I think it's a very good country to live. I don't think it's a country that you can go to make uh you know to be the country that you go to make your life, you know, make money. But if you already have some income, some type of money, and you want to go to Portugal
Order filled. Order
to live
filled.
there,
Order
it's a
filled.
very, like, it's not expensive, it's safe.
Order submitted.
Up until now, you know, it's safe.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's close to every other country in Europe. It's close to Brazil. I would love to live in Portugal, or at least have a house there or something. But other countries in the world, I would like to live in the US, I think. The US is unmatched, guys. It's 100% unmatched. But like Brazil is only bad. Like, for guys that are not from Brazil is only bad if you don't have money. If you don't have, like, if you cannot afford like a nice quality of life. Because in Brazil you have to pay, and it's expensive. Everything, bro. Everything is expensive. If you really want to get the best, like, if you want to be secure about safety, it's expensive. If you want to be secure about like health, it's expensive. If you want to go to the supermarket and buy like everything that you need to be comfortable, it's expensive. You know? But if you can afford that, it's like, it's a very nice place to live. Leandro, good morning. Market rises when the worst is expected and crashes when the best is expected. Yeah, something like that, man. Like, it's not like that all the time. I would say that markets don't like uncertainty. That's the thing. Markets like things that they can't foresee, you know. Like, the overall people that trades on the markets, like on Wall Street, what they want is, they don't like uncertainty. So a war is uncertainty. Like COVID was uncertainty. You cannot predict what's going to happen. But if the things that are happening right now, you can like predict the outcome, the markets like the predictability. Yeah, that's what market wants, because you can like put a price on things, and you can go for that like fair price, you know. But uncertainty, you lose sense of what's expensive, of what's cheap, you know. You lose the edge. I'm trying to take a long right here, and I'm going to get stopped down.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Look at the feeble retracement on the 4-hour to the downside, please. Let me look at that. Like from where to where? The daily? On here? Whatever, where? Mijin, with you are like with all the cliche phrases today, brother. But keep it up. K9 handler, 12 March 2026, 1-hour candle. Buyable liquidity. Let me look at that. Demolidor, wait, like Demolidor flashing the Portuguese right there.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Of March? Yeah. Now, can you explain how you utilize EMAs to make trading decisions? Yeah, I can't do that. I just like I'll in a second, bro. I will do that. Sorry. Brazil is a beautiful place to live. The people are very friendly. Weather is great. I would love to live in Brazil. Yeah, like Brazil is great overall, man. People like only know like São Paulo and Rio, but like there's many beautiful places to live. Guys, push to the 50 likes mark, please. But on K9, the date, like 12th of March? 12th of March is already like engulfed and everything. Like 12th of March is here, bro. March 12 is here. Like there's highs above it, there's highs below it. Like it's inside a lot of all of this movement. March 18, I would see our March 11 here. I would see, but you know. March 12? No. I could be right back, user. I will talk about the EMAs. One second. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'm in a back and forth. It's kind of dropping, ain't it? Like user, the EMAs. Beloved, good morning, how are you doing? Like the EMAs, I'm gonna put it on the 1 minute chart. Like it's the more craziness ever. Bro, that order block rejected perfectly.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm going to FOMO this chart to see if it goes.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, but now this is on my screen, bro. Let me close this.
Order filled.
How I'm going to explain? Like the EMAs, the way I use it, like I use more EMAs, guys. I use the 200 EMAs, I use the 50 EMA, but if I put all the things that I use here, it's going to become a mess, you know? I don't like it. So, the number one rule that I use on EMAs, and that rule I create for myself, and I don't follow that rule all the time, but if I followed that rule, it would be like, I would be more profitable. If the EMAs are crossed to the upside and price is trading above it, I will never take shorts. Never. I will never take shorts. And to the downside, the same thing. Let's find a place where it was to the downside. Here. If the EMAs are crossed to the downside and price is trading below it, I will never take longs. Never. On the 1 minute, especially on the 1 minute. On the 2, if I'm trading on the 2 minutes, on the 5, if I'm trading on the 5, and so on and so forth. On the 5 is a little different because sometimes the 5 minute it's so far away from the EMAs, the 9 or the 21, that it makes sense for you to take a pullback trade, you know. But on the 1 minute that it's always close to the EMAs, the 1 minute never gets that far away. And if it gets far away like this, it's not that much points, you know. Not like makes no sense to take a counter trend trade. But what this makes, like this rule, let's say if price is going down, the EMAs are crossed to the downside and I'm trying to buy, the chances of me buying here, let's say I bought here, price is still going down, I buy here, and I buy more here, and I buy more here, and I buy more here. On this movement, I blow my account. There's no way you survive the account. I guess even if you're trading like 1 micro at a time, if you're DCA going long here, you probably lost like 1,500 bucks on this move down, you know. So that rule prevents me from doing these types of trades. The trades that I come in and I DCA all the way. But because this was a problem that I had. Let me stop my webcam. Okay. So if I know that I'm not taking longs when the EMAs are crossed to the downside, then I have 2 options left. I can take 0 trades, no trades, or go short. That's the thing. So I rule out the trade that will make me lose the most amount of money, that is going long when the EMAs are crossed to the downside. That's the worst trade ever. And vice versa. Now that I rule out that I'm not going long, I have 2 options. I stay out or I take a short. So if I take a short, blindly take a short, more often than not, it will go my way, you know? How do I know when it's changing? Like I always talk about market structure. So you have to track what was the last highest point and the last lowest point. The last high and the last low. You have to track that at all times, especially on the 1 minute. So on this whole movement down, the last high was here. I guess you can argue that it was here. Okay. The last low was set here, and now it's trading here. You know, it's going inside the EMAs. Touched the 21, went down breaking lows. So now the last high is here. Came all the way here, didn't broke lows, and started breaking highs again. Look at the red candles. Price is closing above red candles now. All the way here. So this is the last low. So at this moment, what just happened? Let's say when price is here, you have a higher low, you have price breaking structure up, you have price closing above EMAs. At this candle right here, man, you already know the price changed. It's not going down anymore. At this candle right here, you know the price is not going down anymore. Because of the market structure, it stopped breaking lows and started breaking highs of candles. Look. Highs, highs, highs. The red candles are getting their high broken. Now it's closed above the 9. It's closed above the 21. At this moment, I don't want to short anymore. I want to stay out. And I want to see what's going to happen. I will still be tracking highs and lows. Now, at this candle right here, it's the first time that a candle closed above a higher low, a higher high. The high that we were tracking, this candle closed above it. So this candle, we actually inverted market structure. Now the market structure is doing this. It's doing this to the upside. You know? Soon after, you got the EMA crossover. It's another sign that we are going up. So at this moment right here, we have market structure to the upside. Market structure to the upside is what? Higher highs and higher lows. Candles are closing above red candles. Green candles are closing above red candles. On this push down, the red candles was closing below the green ones. This is market moving to the downside. When the green ones are closing above the red ones, you will get EMA crossover to the upside, and you get higher lows and higher highs. Higher lows and higher highs. At this candle right here, I cannot take shorts anymore. If I'm taking a short, if I'm on a let's say I'm on a short at this level right here, and this candle, it tells me that I have to get out of that short. I have to close that short. I cannot stay. Now, I only have two options. I'm either doing nothing, taking no trades at all, or I'm going long. Why? Because the shorts here, the probability is that the shorts are the worst trade possible. Like from this candle, because all the explanation that I'm giving to you, you can't deduct without knowing the future. Like it's not bias based. Like on this candle right here, you have everything that I told you. You have EMAs crossed over to the upside, you have higher lows, you have higher highs, green candles are closing above red candles. This candle right here tells me I cannot take shorts anymore. Cannot. I either do nothing or I go long. If you follow these rules, you will never be in a trade. You know those types of trades that you enter and you take a short and you think, yeah, I'm right, it's going down. And it goes up and you take another short, you DCA, and you DCA again, and you DCA again, and your account's blown. And at the point that your account was blown, it reverses back and you say, oh my god, I was stopped out at the point where it reversed. I'm like, if I just waited a little bit longer. It's those type of trades. So all of those rules that I told you, that I teach you right now, it prevents you from getting into those types of trades. Imagine if you like price is going up and right here, and people are like, oh, it went up a lot, I'm going to take a short, and you take a short just because you say it, like in your mind it's going up, and you like, it went up a lot, it's about to get a pullback, and you take shorts, and you take shorts again, and it goes a little bit in your way, and it goes against you. If you follow those rules, you will never take this short, never, because it's higher lows, higher highs, and the green candles are closing above the red ones, and the EMAs are crossed over to the upside. That's the main thing about how I use EMAs. Right now, let's do an analysis right now. On the 1 minute, we did lower highs right here. We just broke lower lows right here. We broke lower lows, but not a single candle closed below it. Not a single one. But for a while, you can see that we're doing some type of lower highs. Right here, it tried to go up again, and it started doing lower highs again. See? Started breaking structure to the downside. See? So what this tells me is that for sure, market's not going up right now. Like, the movement that the market is doing right now is not to the upside. The fact that it didn't break lows, it means that it also is not going down. So we are in a waiting mode right now. We can track this trend line right here. For price to go up, it will have to break this trend line, maybe a little pullback, breaking highs. This little pullback, why is important? Because this little pullback right here will be a higher low of a movement that you're going to be able to track to the upside. That's that. For market to go down, it has to break these lows right here. It has to. If you look at the 2 minutes, the 5 minutes, the 15 minutes, it's all the same. The only difference is that on the 1 minute, you have more detail. Another thing that's important about EMAs, if the EMAs are getting crossed over up and down like this, like it crossed to the downside, it crossed up, it crossed down, it crossed up, it crossed down, that means that the market is sideways. If you get a lot of crosses, candle crosses up and down on EMAs, that means that the market is sideways. A market that is on a trending mode, it will not cross the EMAs up and down all the time. You know, a market that is in trending mode will do something like this. You know, he will stay in trending mode for a long time, and then we'll pull back and start going up again. Once you start doing something like this, like crossing the EMAs up and down all the time, like it's ranging. So right now, I would look for the break of this low, for a continuation to the downside. You can see that in the lower time frame, like on the last 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it's a market going down, you know, lower highs, lower lows. But it's this level right here, 180, is where buyers are coming in. So we have to lose this level, maybe a little pullback, and this is a good opportunity to take shorts, in my opinion. So it's all about market structure. And the EMAs support that, because usually the best place to have a trade is as close as possible to the EMAs, you know. Let me look at the 2 minutes. If you're going long, the best place to go long, in my opinion, is as close as possible to the 9 or the 21 EMA, because then your stop loss is the smallest stop loss ever. Because if it breaks the EMA, you get out. So you're entering as close as possible to the point that you're getting out. Let's say an example right here. Let's say you're tracking the EMAs on the 2-minute charts and it's going up. The market structure is going up. The last low, prominent low, is here. And you're looking the markets like this. The last low is here, the last high is here. And you're tracking this candle movement right here. And you say, okay, now it's on the 9 EMA. Ooh, it's going to the 21 EMA. Okay, there's a little bit of rejection in this candle. Let me buy here. Let's say you bought here. Let me use this. Let's say you took a long here. Oh my god. Okay, let's say you took a long here. It's as close as possible to the 21 EMA. You're going for the break of a new high. Let's see what's happening. Still going against you. Ooh, touched the EMA, gave a little bit of a pullback. It closed the candle below the EMA. This right here is your stop loss. Like, you entered at 17 with a possible take profit at 44, and at 7 points. Like this, if it closes a candle below the 21, you're getting out. There's no need for you to be in, because that means that it's either going down, there's a little chance that goes up and you missed the trade, but at least you're going to get a better entry. Maybe on the 5-minute, if you go to the 5, maybe on the 15, you get stopped out, you know? And this was a little bit of the start of this ranging, this whole ranging here. Right now, looking for the future, I would actually crack this formation right here. You know, it has to break this level for it to go down. And you see that like this level is matching what? There's a fair value gap here that is matching. So that's when I start adding things. There's a fair value gap right here. It's holding. Maybe this is a good place to go long. You know, those types of things. Big E, why on the 1 minute? Yeah, the 1 minute was just to explain it, because there's a lot of opportunities all the time basically. But you can do the same thing on the 5, on the 15, on the 60 minutes. It works on the daily, whatever. Like, it's a way. Market structure is the way market moves. There's no other way. You know? On the 5 minutes, the same thing. You track the, like, let's say you're tracking the last low here. Then the last low comes to here. Then here. Then here. And it broke. Lower high. You know that now at least market is doing a pullback. Or like it changed the character of the movement. It's not going up anymore heavily. After that, you got the breakdown of the EMAs. Then you can track like lower lows, lower highs. You can see what's doing. And you know that market's only going up again when it start breaking highs, you know. You can track this high, you can track this high. You can see that right here, it started closing above EMAs, start closing above highs. There was a little bottom information with all these wicks right here. Like this is not like 100% like do this, this, and this. Like it's something that you develop with a little bit of time. I'm going to help my wife put my dogs in the car. One second. Sorry guys, I promise you that I will not leave you anymore. What's going on? Oh, it's breaking. Yes, it's going up more than NQ right now. No exclusion or something. Mid him, no worries. Beloved, you use a 21 and a 200. Yeah, I also use the 50 EMAs and the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA and the simple EMA also. Oil price is going down, man. It's going down heavy. Maybe it's going to retest. Like, there's a big order block on oil, but like oil is like a commodity, so the price section, like these concepts of order blocks and fair value gaps, like I think it doesn't work that much on commodities. Like the highs and lows work, but this order block right here, the last big red candle of the down movement, the middle point of it is kind of tested, just tested right here. But like, it's actually like the EMAs on the 5 are crossed to the downside, like lower highs, lower lows. So basically, I'm not interested in longs right now on oil. Not at all. I'm going to try to open a long on NQ right here.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Let's see if it goes for the highs again.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'll try to add more at the 21 EMA.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm not feeling this market, guys. Like, this is not a market like that I like to trade. Like, it's sideways. It's trying to break highs, trying to break lows. This can be a range, and I can be buying at the top of the range. Like this just broke highs, and it's rejecting like this. Like, I'm not feeling this market. I would not be trading this. Brent or crude? I don't even know, bro. Like, it's MCL. It's crude oil, I think. MCL. It's crude oil. Let's see if there's buyers on the 21 of the 5 or if this is a full ranging mode. I'll try to get this ad out.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
On the 1 minute is already inverting, like breaking structure, you know. On the 1 minute, like the stop loss will be at this level. Please don't follow this trade, guys. Like, I'm not feeling this market. I wouldn't even be trading this. Like, it's a full range, you know, it's full range. Let's see where this 5-minute candle closes. Welcome back, yeah. I mean, some people were thinking... What a move during Asia just ain't right. Yeah, 100%. Like, on the news, like right at where the news came, it jumped like 600 points. And I was thinking like, bro, maybe it gives a pullback, you know? Like, I stopped looking at the charts right about here, I think. And I was seeing like all of these rejections on the wicks, you know? These rejections right here. I was thinking like maybe it breaks this low. Maybe it does a little bit of a pullback. Test the 21 EMA. But it just kept going up, you know, forever. Right now it's holding the 21 EMA on the 5.
Order filled.
It's holding the fair value gap. Like the ads. I took one out. Let's see if it gets the other ones. Like this rejection on the 5, it's actually at the best place possible that it's already on the 21 EMA. Let's see. I'm going to get this further away off. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a trade inside a trade. It's a little bit better right now. Let's see. Let's see if it's still on the range or if this is a lower, higher low. This candle, like the thing that made me believe on this long right here is that we broke highs. But this candle right here, guys, it was a sweep and reverse type of candle, you know? Like it swapped the lows of the previous range and sweep and reverse. Like this pattern is actually a pattern that I like recognize and use a lot. This sweep and reverse type of candles, like it's a pattern of a change of direction, you know? To be honest, like this is the pattern. Like it works 100% of the time. Of course it doesn't. Of course it does not. But this sweep and reverse, like when it sweeps lows of the previous range, of the current range, and reverses all the way to the point that it breaks highs, like this high right here, engulfed all those candles, all these candles right here. Like this is actually a pattern that I look for. Let's say that this candle right here, this candle swept highs but did not reverse. The candle that reversed was the next one. But if this candle that swept this high right here had closed red, I would not be in a long, you know, because it's the same pattern. And sometimes you can use 2 candles to do that, but I actually don't like that one. Another sweep and reverse one is here, you know. You had this lower, oh my god. You had this low right here. You had this low right here. Price went up. Okay, okay, okay. This candle swapped that low and reversed back to the point that it broke the previous candle high. So this is the sweep and reverse. On an uptrend, this pattern is a continuation pattern. Like on a heavy uptrend, this is a continuation. Like it's momentum. Ooh. Out of. I'll try to add again on the 21 if it gives me the chance, and on the upper half of the fair value gap. That's what I'll try to do. I'm a little behind on the messages. I didn't catch any move. Okay. Oil is going down, man. Like it looks like it wants to go down. Use 7 contracts short oil, 94. It is a good play. Yeah, it is a good play. It's going down. On S&P 500 looks a little bit better. Yeah, S&P looks like it wants to go more than NQ right now. I'll be careful trading this area. Pre-market traders coming soon. They will take profit. Yeah, maybe like they take profit because of the New York session. Anime. What help do you want, bro? If you like say what you want, you don't need to send the same message 10 times, bro. Like the only thing that like I don't like on the chat is when someone spams, because that's a disrespect with other people on the chat. Please don't spam the same message 10 times in a row. Please don't do that. Because sometimes I'm having a conversation with someone on the chat and a guy comes in sending the same message 10 times in a row. I miss what the people are saying, you know? I like it. Messes up the chat. But I will help you, bro. Anime edits, I will help you. Just send me what you want me to help you with. 100% I'll help you. You need a timer on Jinka? Yeah, bro. With what? Good midday from Germany, Toby. How you doing, my friend? Andrea? Como faz? How you do? Andrea, I don't even know. It's like I didn't change that. It's like it's. I don't know, man. Andre, how I did that? Like it's the settings that came with the Ninja Trader. Financial Juice. Yeah, Financial Juice is on. Anime, I cannot help you if your father in an accident, brother. Like, you have to go for your community, for your family. It's not a guy from Brazil in the live stream. If you go to a church, go to the church, ask for help. they can help pay for something. Yeah, it's better to pray for him. It's not on a live stream from a guy that it's like in Brazil that's going to give you help. I can help with prayer. Yeah, he's trying to like, I'm being like sarcastic a little bit, but I'll pray for him. I have the order line price indicator from Gemfi. Yeah, J-Rod sent that, but I already have. Like, Andre, if you're talking about this right here, it's an indicator. It's an order line indicator. J-Rod sent that on the general chat a little while ago of Discord. I think it's on the general chat. I don't know where he sent it. But like, if you search order line decorator on NinjaTrader, you will find. Let's see. Maybe this is a higher low. I'm going to wait it out on this trade. This is a 50K. Bob, you want to switch from TradeAway to NinjaTrader, but the interface stuff. Yeah, I always say that, like, NinjaTrader at first glance, when you start using it, it needs a little bit of a getting used to, you know? It needs a little bit of a getting used to. But after you set it up and you make like your own, it kinda, I think it's nice. It's clean enough. The drawings are better than TradeAway 100%. Like, it's stalling a little bit. Let's see. This 5-minute candle just opened. I'm going to take out one of the contracts right here, and I will wait to see if I can add more. I can add more. Yeah, this 15-minute candle, like, what is the chances that it breaks highs again? What is the chances, you know? I'm on a long for anyone that's like not understanding NinjaTrader. Do you like to pray? If you feel like, do one for me. I could use it. On Jinka, I will do that. Let me take a note on that. I got you in my prayer book. Yo guys, almost to 100 likes, thank you. We're getting there. Like, we only need 24 more brave traders to hit the like button, man. To get the full 100. Like, just relax and this trade will get there, man. If it gets back to the 21, I'm going to add again. And if it gets to the order block, I'm going to add again. But right now, the order block, it's below the 21. You know, so that would mean that if it closes a candle there, probably getting out of the trade. Yeah, it's hard to believe that people, like traders, will have the appetite to break highs again. It's very unlikely, to be honest. We are kind of trading inside this order block right here too. Like the last order block on the 5 was the last green candle of the last high. It's hard to believe that we're going to do that. I think I will need one more coffee, guys. 10 likes and I get a coffee. I guess you guys are not gonna like. Ten likes and I get a coffee. That's a frat. That's actually a frat. Ooh. Don't like that sound.
Order filled.
A lot of sellers. A lot of sellers.
Order submitted.
Watch this trade be stopped out. Yeah, I'm going to try to add around the 21, around the middle of the order block, and if it closes a candle like below the middle point of it, I think I'm getting out. I think I'm getting out because the chances of it breaking highs again before New York session, I think, are very low. There's a lot of sellers right now.
Submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Let's see if there's buyers again at this level. The ads, I'll try to take them like this. And if it breaks down, I'm getting out.
Order submitted.
This is right now is a 12.5 point stop. Bro, 12.5 point stop, like it's too little, man. 12.5 points, bro. What's up with that? We have buyers, like 100% we have buyers. We 100% have buyers. Let's see if they take out the ad. Let's see if they take out the ads. After this candle, the next 1 hour is coming in. I don't even know how the 1 hour candle is looking. Yeah, it's probably sideways. Yeah, 12 points is too little, man. Too little of a stop. Like one big order can sweep me out. But I'm not giving it more than this order block. If it loses this order block right here, I'm getting out. Not order block, this fair value gap, I'm getting out. I don't want to be in. I'll probably be able to buy lower or maybe go on a short, I don't know. Bro, I need 8 likes for me to get a coffee, bro. Buy me that coffee, bro. Like, don't you guys see that I'm hurting here without my coffee? Ooh.
Order filled.
Voila, you see, price is already going my way once you hit that like. Ooh. I'm here, sellers, bro. Senior Iranian officer, Iran could open Hormuz on Thursday or Friday ahead of meeting with the US. They are playing games with this Hormuz Strait opening. Maybe people are taking profits.
Order filled.
Let me take this ad out. I'm back to 4 micros, guys.
Order cancelled.
The second ad was successful. Bro, you just bought my coffee. 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Like, you see, price went in my favor, bro. 1 second. I'll be right back. And you guys like follow this trade. Keep the trade up, please. Like, don't follow the trade, but keep the trade up. Let me see. Yuri, good morning, my friend. How you doing? Let's have a great trading day today. Yeah, guys from Brazil, hit the like button. How low can you go? I don't know. The floor, maybe? What's the plan for today's trading? Make money, bro. I was just thinking about that, but my thoughts on today's trading is to make money and do not lose my accounts. That's basically it. And I'm not even joking. I'll get my coffee 1 second. Ooh, nice. It's going. Let's take another ad.
Order filled.
Nice. Last one. Let's see if it goes. Yeah, it just broke highs. Do I stay on? Do I trail this? What's going on? Yeah, I'm getting
Order
out.
filled.
Nice trade.
Order canceled.
I'm telling you guys, market structure does not lie. Sometimes it fails, but does not lie. Sometimes it doesn't go like our way, but it does not lie. Did you guys caught some of it or no? Oh, there's a Pentagon briefing right now.
Commands, Central Command, CENTCOM, using less than 10% of America's total combat power, dismantled one of the world's largest militaries. The world's leading state sponsor of terrorism proved utterly incapable of defending itself.
Pete Hegseth, like the war minister of the United States, talking, and I want to hear it.
Military achieved every single objective, on plan, on schedule, exactly as laid out from day one. Iran's navy is at the bottom of the sea, whether it's the Soleimani class, their frigate class, their prized drone aircraft carriers, submarines, mine layers, sunk. Iran's air force has been wiped out. Iran no longer has an air defense, any sort of a comprehensive air defense system. We own their skies. Their missile program is functionally destroyed. Launchers, production facilities, and existing stockpiles depleted and decimated.
K9 handler? Let me see. Let me check that out.
Hundreds and hundreds of missiles and one-way attack drones at our aircraft carrier. They were
Any giveaways? No, not right now, bro.
and they never got even close.
You caught
Every
oil?
single
Beautiful.
One of those shots easily shot down miles and miles away from the Abe Lincoln. They were blowing him
W?
up into fantasy land. Contrast that.
New life
with
pictures.
most
Thank you, brother.
significantly,
Daily day
in
trade.
last
Good
night's
morning.
wave of more than 800 strikes, we finished completely destroying
Trading pennies,
Iran's
good morning.
defense industrial base, a core pillar of our mission objective. What little they have left buried in bunkers is all they will have.
My
They can
charts are
still
not.
shoot, we know that. Their command and control is so decimated they can't really talk and coordinate. So they still
My
may
chart
shoot
is frozen.
here and there, but that would be very, very unwise. But they can no longer build missiles, build rockets, build launchers, or build UAVs. Their factories have been razed to the ground, set back in historic fashion. You see, had Iran refused our terms, the next targets would have been their power plants, their bridges, and oil and energy infrastructure. Targets they could not defend and could not realistically rebuild. It would have taken them decades, and we were locked and loaded. They couldn't defend against it. President Trump had the power to cripple Iran's entire economy in minutes. But he chose mercy. He spared those targets because Iran accepted the ceasefire under overwhelming pressure.
I
The new
think we're
Iranian
back.
regime understood that a deal was far better than the fate that awaited them. This new regime just happened to look at what happened to their predecessors. Their top leadership was systematically eliminated. Their
What's
previous
that tiny
Iranian
beep
supreme leader,
noise?
dead.
Is the tick strike
The
on
Supreme
financial
National
juice.
Security Council Secretary,
Some of the
dead.
one type of
The Supreme
beep
Leader
is
Office Advisor,
buyers,
dead.
another one is
The
sellers.
Supreme
Heavy
Leader
buyers or
Military
heavy
Office
sellers.
Chief, dead. The Defense Minister, no longer with us. The IRGC
146.
Commander, dead. The Armed Forces General Staff Commander, dead. The Intelligence Minister, dead. The IRGC Navy Commander, no longer here. The IRGC Intel Chief, dead. I skipped over a bunch, and I could go on and on and on, to include the new so-called new Supreme Leader wounded and disfigured. This new regime was out of options and out of time, so they cut a deal. They know this agreement means that they will never, ever possess a nuclear weapon. Under the terms, any nuclear material they should have will be
Yeah, bro, I
removed.
don't understand this level.
Any material,
Like, I know that
they
it's a
should
higher high,
will be removed.
but I
Right
would,
now, their
like,
dust
it's a
is
high
completely
on the
buried and watched 24/7
12th of
overhead.
March, but I would be
The president has
more.
been clear from the beginning, there will be no
Like, this level
Iranian
to me is not,
weapons.
in my opinion, this level
Period.
right now is not
Full
important. I
stop.
don't like
Other
to the way I
presidents
see
said
charts.
it.
Like, this here
President
was the
Trump
important level,
did it.
and we broke
Operation Epic
because
Fury,
it's the last high
less
that
than
was
6
not
weeks,
taken.
clear mission,
You know,
decisive
the
action,
208.
overwhelming firepower, America first, a historic battlefield victory. For decades,
The next
Iran
one is
killed
here.
Americans with roadside bombs in Iraq, using cowardly proxies to do their dirty work while they hid safely in Tehran. They struck our embassies with car bombs and attacked from the shadows, never daring to face us toe-to-toe. They thought they could bleed America with impunity. Well, they just learned the hard way what happens when you try to fight us directly. And even when they got lucky, one time in 40 days, and down 2 of our pilots, they couldn't hold them. In a daring 14-hour rescue operation, 7 hours in daylight and 7 hours of night, both pilots were recovered safely. Not once, but twice. A daylight thunder run right up the middle of their country. Boots on the ground. A midnight raid right up the middle of their country. Boots on the ground.
Good morning, Saravan.
American
How you doing?
casualties.
I don't know how to say your name.
Iranians
So I'm saying
humiliated,
Saravan.
We control their fate, not the other way
Yeah.
around.
I'm going to call you Sarah, bro.
Why they came
Sorry.
to the table.
I don't like to, like,
Iran's
mispronounce
defeat
people's
is
names, but
America's retribution
on
for
YouTube
every
sometimes it's
American
hard.
lost to Iranian terror, especially those brave troops killed by Iranian-made roadside bombs in Iraq that my generation knows so well, and for the suffering their regime has inflicted around the world. Now we have a chance at real peace.
Nice. How good? How you doing, my friend?
The War Department, for now, has done its part. We stand ready in the background to ensure Iran upholds every reasonable term. And as everyone knows, nobody makes a better deal than President Trump. To the warriors of Epic Fury, I say well done. You're the backbone of our country. Your skill, your bravery, and sheer guts and grit showed the world what America is all about. I'm proud of you.
Good morning, Tom Black. How are you doing?
President is proud.
Welcome.
Job well done. But stay vigilant and stay ready. To the families of our fallen, your sacrifice was in service of a historic cause, and we will always remember your heroes, our heroes.
Yeah, bro.
We will continue to honor them. And to our Israeli allies, thank you for being a brave, capable, and willing
I don't think he's going to say nothing
on
important.
this battlefield. The rest of the world and the rest of our so-called allies saw what real capabilities look like. They should take some notes. Our troops,
Eds
our
Paludo.
American warriors,
Morning,
deserve the
bro.
credit.
Buenos dias
To this
desde Barcelona, en
God
España.
deserves all the glory.
You're trading silver and Brent.
Thousands of sorties, refuelings, and strikes.
Silver, not so much, but oil, I can look it up. Oil like is on a trend down. It's trading below this half of this order block. The EMAs are crossed to the downside, lower lows, lower highs. We aiming to the liquidity here, bro. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. We aiming for the liquidity and it's heavy. That's what's up.
Is deeply important to us, and we are grateful for each of them.
I would be short on oil, 100%.
And their bravery will never be forgotten.
Good morning, slow grind up.
On February
But you
28th,
were?
the President of the United States ordered the
Yeah.
joint force to execute Operation Epic Fury with the
Chris, at this point I'm just going to long every news. Yeah.
distinct military objectives.
Seems to be paying.
Destroy Iran's ballistic missile and drone.
I'm doing well. Today I took a small short on crude oil, but I closed early because I didn't know about the news that will come. Maybe next time. Yeah. Right now it's sketchy. What do I think about opening on NASDAQ and oil? NASDAQ can sweep highs or lows at the open. I think it's going to sweep either side that it wants to very heavily. That's what I think. I would guess that sweeps down and then there's a pullback. Oil broke 100, yeah. ZAR, really annoying that pre-market has better PA. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oof, a lot of sellers.
Know this, incredibly frustrating right now to be a lower level Iranian commander trying to fight your fight. As the Secretary said, the Iranian Navy now lies mostly at the bottom of the Arabian Gulf, and we assess that we've sunk more than 90% of their regular fleet,
Did
including all
something
of the
came
major
out?
surface combatants, as the Secretary said. 150 ships are at the bottom of the ocean, and half of the IRGC Navy's small attack boats. Joint fires protected from the land, sea, and air executed more than 700 strikes against naval mine targets, and we had assessed that we destroyed more than 95% of their naval mines. And perhaps most importantly, we've destroyed Iran's defense industrial base, their ability to reconstitute those capabilities for years to come. We attacked, along with our partners, approximately 90% of their weapons factories. Every factory that produced Shahed one-way attack drones was struck. Every factory that produces the guidance systems that go into those drones was struck. Their missile defense industrial base is shattered, with more than 80% of their missile facilities gone, as well as their solid rocket motor production capability. It will take years for Iran to rebuild any major surface combatants, as more than 20 naval production and fabrication facilities have been damaged or destroyed, and nearly 80% of Iran's nuclear industrial base was hit, further degrading their attempts to attain a nuclear weapon. Throughout Operation Epic Fury, our joint force struck at the heart of Iran's ability to project power and threaten the United States and the region. And in order to do this, it required the service and sacrifice of more than 50,000 American warfighters deployed across CENTCOM, EUCOM, and stateside. The joint force flew more than 10,000 missions, including 62 bomber missions, 18 of which flew round trip from the United States to deliver bombs on military targets. Each of these missions was more than 30 hours in duration, and we did that 18 times. No other military in the world can do that. And it's a testament to the logistical force that quietly serves behind.
How you guys doing?
Navy now.
Yeah, big drop. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to check it out. Something about Saudi. I just lost it on my Saudi Arabia vital east-west oil pipeline carrying crude from the Gulf. Ooh, Saudi Arabia pipeline carrying crude from the Gulf to the Red Sea has been attacked. While, bro, yeah. While like the guys from the US are speaking, crude oil pipeline from Saudi Arabia has been attacked. Brother, this is if it's Iran, if it's not like some fake news, if it's Iran, this is crazy. If it comes out to be like some type of fake news, but if it's really Iran, this is crazy. Let me put like this thing on. That's crazy offer right there, bro.
according to Financial Times, the East-West oil pipeline pumping station was hit 1 p.m. local time.
Yeah, it seems like it's true. I can't I don't know how to trade this. Like this is actually market news, like breaking news. Oil seems to be skyrocketing like right here. I don't know how to trade this, guys. I actually don't. Financial Juice, the Liquidity Society, there's a link on the description. It's called Financial Juice. You can hit that link and check it out. Like it's Financial Juice. There's a free version, there's a paid version. The paid version is a little bit better because it's instant, like news with no delays. Johan, you're dead? What happened, brother? Anjinka, please don't use like curse language on the chat, but I appreciate your comment. According to news, the US and Israel bombed Iran overnight. I don't think the US bombed Iran overnight. There's no news about Israel and Iran bombing. Yeah, there's no news about the US or Israel bombing Iran overnight. Like, this is the first time that we're hearing news about really something getting hit, you know? And it's by Iran, you know? Yeah, bro, I'm telling you guys, like, this thing, it's going to drag, like, to Trump, it's not good because he has like midterm election. It's not a good thing for him to be like going into war because like the majority of the US people like does not support this war. For him, it's not good.
Hegseth says the US military will be hanging around in Iran. Military will ensure Iran complies with the ceasefire. Saying Iran will let ships go through.
He's answering questions right now. That's actually important.
And that there will be no enrichment of uranium, and the U.S. will work with Iran to dig up and remove the deeply buried nuclear dust. So I just have two questions here. So both you, Mr. Secretary, and the President have referred to a new regime in Iran. So is this not the regime that was at war with us for 47 years? And what do we think of when we're saying that this is a new regime? What are we thinking and what are we saying there? And then my second question is, with any future deal with Iran,
Are you guys in any
there
trades?
handing over
Like we should
all
add the
their
50 EMA.
enriched uranium
Yeah, I'm
and their
thinking
promising
about adding the
not
50
to
EMA.
enrich any future uranium a non-negotiable for the U.S.?
Well, it's always been non-negotiable that they won't have.
Yeah,
nuclear capability.
that can be like
Right now,
Israel,
we're watching
Israel
it.
attacking
Exactly what they
Saudi
have.
Arabia pipelines
And they
and
know
blaming
that,
on
and
Iran.
they will
That it
either
can be
give it to
that
us,
too.
which the president has laid out.
It can be like misinformation,
We'll
100%.
take it. We'll take it out. Or if we have to do something else ourselves, like we did in Midnight Hammer or something like that, we reserve that opportunity. But what's clear, what the new Iranian regime,
Iran
knows
attacked
is
Saudi
they'll
Arabia.
never
Yeah,
have
that's
nuclear
the official news. Iran attacked Saudi
As far as
Arabia.
the new regime, you heard the list that I
That's
It
the
says Iran
read.
will give the US
It's a new
its
group of
enriched
people
uranium, or will
who've
take
seen
it.
the full capability of the United States military and has a new calculus about
Yeah,
what
it
they
makes no
want to do.
sense to Iran to attack right now.
Hence
To
why
attack
they
right now.
came to
US.
the table, wanting
But
a
that's the
ceasefire
official news.
and the shooting to stop. So this new regime, which the regime has been changed, has a different interaction with the U.S. Right here.
Mr. Secretary, thank you.
Oh,
Of course,
I was going in front right here.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary and General Kane. Mary Margaret with the Daily Wire. 2 questions. Iran has said that safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz will be possible in coordination with Iran's armed forces and, quote, technical limitations. What do you believe that means? And then we've also heard reports that Iran has continued striking targets well into this morning. At what point are we beyond a grace period? Are we giving them a grace period? Is there
There's a really good chance that this striking on Saudi Arabia.
Iran is going to say a lot of
Except
things.
says
A lot of
the
people are
Strait
going
of
to say a
Hormuz
lot
is
of
open,
things, claim a lot of
commerce will
things.
flow.
What has been agreed to, what's been stated is
The only thing that this can be a
our
false
military's
news, you know,
watching, sure, their military's watching, but
misinformation.
commerce will flow. And that's what you saw the markets react to, is that reality. As far as shooting that, we were monitoring it last night in real time. Of course we are. Iran would be wise to find a way to get the carrier pigeon to their troops out in remote locations to know not to shoot any longer one-way attacks or missiles, because this is it takes time sometimes for ceasefires to take hold. We're watching it. We're prepared if necessary, but we hope and believe that it'll hold. Yes.
Thank you, Secretary.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Why are you so rude? Just wait. I'm calling on people.
Thank you, Secretary Hudson. Yesterday in the President's Truth Social, he threatened to wipe out a civilization. That statement elicited a huge response in America. If Iran did not come to the table and make a deal yesterday by the deadline, was the President really prepared to wipe out Iran entirely?
Like I said, we had a target set, locked and loaded, of infrastructure, bridges, power plants. Remember, this is a terror regime. The military regime used all of these things for dual use to fund their military, to fund their terror campaigns. We had a lot of legitimate targets. They knew exactly the scope of what we were capable of. We hit some military targets on Karg, which is a bit of a signal. They can't defend it. And so Iran ultimately understood their ability, their future, to produce, to generate power, to fuel their terrorist regime was in our hands, was in President Trump's hands. That's why they came to the table. He ultimately said, we can take it all from you. Your ability to export energy will be taken away. And the United States military has the ability to strike those things with impunity. That type of threat is what
Oil is dropping, markets are trying to go up again.
Okay.
Guys, there's a really big chance that this...
Yes, right here.
Morning, Mr. Secretary, Mr. Chairman. David Zia, Real American
Yeah,
Voice.
I don't know, bro.
During the ceasefire,
Doesn't look like there's something wrong.
we see,
Something sketchy.
Iran rearming, regrouping, repositioning weapon systems and
Yeah,
air defenses.
Israel is the one that
Have we
doesn't want
confirmed
this
the
to end. I
specific
agree with that.
type of air defense or man pads that took down our F-15 and
Rhonda, you thought there was not going to have any news to move the market? Like, you
We're
cannot be
still
serious. You
working
must be
through
joking.
The specific details around that.
Yeah, because
particular
all of
shootout.
this news right now, it's kind of an uncertainty again. Like, it's a ceasefire, it's not. If Iran really attacked, are the US going to
and they'll go back
like
as they always do and forensically
stop the
look at what
ceasefire?
were the tactical lessons learned? Did we sense or see something? Could we have done something different? We do that, as I mentioned in a prior press conference, every single time we take any loss like that, so that we become a quick learning organization. On the other part of your question around the movement of Iranian military forces, U.S. CENTCOM will continue to monitor that situation. They will continue to have a series of response options, and if need be, will come to the Secretary and to the President for guidance and be prepared to do the things that they're ordered to do so against valid military targets in accordance with the normal procedures that we have.
I would just note, it's a good question. The more Iran moves forces, the more they emplace forces, the more easily targetable they are for us right now. Remember, we're able to look, we're able to see, we're able to sense. We know so if they try to preposition, they're just creating riper military targets for us to strike should they make the wrong decision at the table. Right here.
Mr. Secretary, Louis Martinez with ABC News. First, a question to General Kane, sir. In your personal opinion, were the risks of the Strait of Hormuz being closed because of the conflict, were they mitigated early enough in part of the decision-making process to lead up to the decision to take action against Iran? And in your opinion, is Iran in control of the Strait of Hormuz? We just heard the Secretary say that Iran is letting them ships through, which would imply that potentially it's not just. The Secretary also said that the U.S. That the strait is open. You did say that, sir. But in your opinion, sir, how can the U.S. ensure safe passage? Mr. Secretary, can you say today that the United States achieved, the administration achieved the military goals that you were?
Yeah, oil is looking like a good short right now, to be honest.
But strategically.
But like only price action wise, discounting all the news and everything.
Also, you said earlier that the president chose mercy, but you yourself had said 3 weeks ago that we will give no quarter to Iranian troops. How do you correlate those two? And do you think that your comments may have put American troops at risk?
No. I try to be nice up here, but you did listen to what I said, right? I laid out the objectives. We believe we've accomplished them, and it's a historic military victory. And President Trump has the option as the commander-in-chief to compel an adversary to the table, which is precisely what he did. And at the end, he chose to say, you know what, I'd rather talk to you at the table than obliterate your capability to export oil and fund your terror regime. So he did make that choice. That was his choice. He was a president of peace. And he's been willing to make those really tough calls that the American people elected him to do. Nothing we've done, not a single thing we've done. This is a typical, of course, it's ABC. Not a single thing we've done has put an American troop in more of a harm's way. We've only set our troops up to harm Iranian military capabilities, which they've done to devastating fashion and to great success. Mr. Chairman, you had a point.
There's a lot in that question. I'd love to take that offline and answer it, but I'm struggling to find exactly what your question was, and that's probably me, not you.
No.
Okay, all right. Sorry about
Mr.
that.
Chairman, it was an indictment framed as a question, so you're forgiven for understanding. Go ahead, please. No, you've had your chance. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much.
I believe so, based on the diplomatic negotiation. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, sorry.
Mr. Kurd or Rahim Rashidi from Kurdistan. I'm representative Kurdistan TV and Kurdistan 24 today. I have two questions. Mr. Secretary, will your forces stay in the region and continue to defend and protect your allies and take the responsibility for their security? Second question is...
Yeah, General Kane just said that according to the current situation, he believes that the strait is open. That's a statement that he's going to have to answer probably if it does not happen. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not taking any trades anymore, guys. Like right now, it's 20 minutes before the next hour. Pasha is probably coming in at any moment. Thank you guys for all of you that came. I'm probably going to close the stream right now, guys. You know, Gonna give you guys some time to rest and come back for Pasha stream. Hit the like button if you guys are here. We took some nice trades. We took some awesome trade, like that I really thought was an awesome trade right here. Let's just see that again. I went long on this gap right here. We took all the way up to here. It was a nice trade. Just before all of this craziness. Let's have a guys, let's hit the like button right now. Let's prepare ourselves for Pasha stream. Let's prepare ourselves for New York Open. Do a little stretch. Take a coffee. Rest a little bit. And let's get a New York session profitable, you know? Let's push the like button. 3 likes, guys. 3 likes. Who can give me a like right now? Like Tarab Shep, thank you. Blank Slate, thank you. New Live Pictures, thank you. Anjinka, thank you. We're here since the first second of the stream. It was the first good morning that I gave. Thank you for being here. Trading Pennies, thank you for coming in and modding. Lynette, I don't know if you're here, but thank you. Jamie, thank you, my friend. Mafa, thank you. Let me see. Sunking, Trading Titan, thank you. Guys, join the Discord, subscribe to the stream, hit the like button. You're always welcome. Next stream on the channel will be Pasha coming in with the New York session. Lars, Alex, Johan, Sergey, Tom Black, Panais, Ficino, Sara, K9 Handler, thank you all for coming, man. My Brazilian dudes, thank you all for coming. Tom Black, time for a nap, yeah. Leandro, thank you, my friend. JR, good morning and thank you. Let's hit the like button. Let's subscribe to the stream. BP went to profit, then blew the account. Boys, we down 600 today. Sorry, bro. Let's prepare ourselves for a great New York session. Let's be smart about it. A lot of news coming out. A lot of misinformation. A lot of this and a lot of that. You guys know the drill. Let's try to protect ourselves. If we don't take one trade today, it's Sean, Leo, why don't you make your own channel? Bro, to be honest, this right here is what I asked for, and God gave it to me. So I'm not trying to go against what God gave me. I'm being thankful right now. And I love to work with Pasha. That's the reality of it. And I love the community that we have here, so it makes no sense for me to go to another channel or do my own channel. For sure, smart moves only today, taking it our entire. Yeah, like today can be a very strange day. God bless you and your team 100%. Anjinka, I'm gonna pray for you. And Jamie, God is good. God is good all the time, my friend. Bro, something happened. It's falling even more. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's it. Subscribe to the stream. That helps a lot. Going to the Discord. The link's on the description. It's a free Discord. Hit the like button. Thank you all for that came. Like, we got some good trades. We got some awesome trades on NASDAQ. We got that long, almost 50 points long. I talked a little bit about market structure, the EMAs. I answered a bunch of questions. It was a very nice session, London session again. Thank you all, guys. We'll see you in a bit on Pasha stream and on New York session. Take care. Take care.